Hey everybody, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by and digging into the card pile. Over the weekend, I went to Logical Collectibles in Lindin, Indiana. Short drive from my city. He's got a cool shop there, Brennan and his mom, card shop mom. They got a pretty sweet little card shop there. They used to do card shows there, but now they're doing it a little further south in a town, city named Crawfordsville, Indiana. I'll have to give you more information to that, but I'll link you to the Logical Collectibles website in the description if that's cool. Well, anyway, haven't been there in a few. It's been a while, and I got there, took my grandson. He was looking, one of the grandsons, he was looking for some Pokemon stuff. Found a couple things, and that's about it for him. He wasn't, he was just looking for that. He could care less about the baseball stuff. For now, I hope. But anyway, I picked up a few things, and this is the haul right here. Well, at least this is part of it. I'm going to show part of it in this video. The first thing I grabbed was this booklet from, I believe, 1993. Let's see. Yep. It's just a Babe Ruth Classic Sports shorts or shots. Let's see what. Scholastic Collectors Book 1. It's got, his life story in there, his records in baseball, growing up, some pictures. Let's see. Talk about his life, not only with baseball, pretty much his whole life. Anyway, I thought that was pretty cool, so I picked that up. Then this next thing, I've never really saw one, but I talked to my older brother, and he said we had these as kids. That's how old we are. Well, at least I am. But they're like little record players. And you had a thing called Instant Replay box. This is what they were, Instant Replay. You had this little black box. You put this record in there, kind of like, maybe kind of like that. And it spins and it plays what's on the record. I don't have a record player of this sort, but I saw it and I figured that's pretty cool. I'd never seen one, but my brother swears up and down we had some. But he thinks they were Star Trek characters instead of baseball players. Well, anyway, someday I'd like to try to play that, but it looks pretty rough. And there's some paper loss up there, but other than that, that's Willie Mays. That's pretty cool. So those are two kind of offbeat things that attracted to I dug. Then we'll get to the cards. The first one I picked up was this 1964 Topps Don Mossy. The legendary Don Mossy. That's all you need to see right there. Here's the back. The back's pretty sharp. Little fold right there, but it's Don Mossy. You gotta love it. And then from 1986, it's the Leaf Knuckle Brothers, Phil and Joe Necro, the Knuckle Brothers. I'll leave that to your own imagination. But anyway, yeah, two knuckleball throwers, very successful, very successful. Then we have 1978, 1977 runs batted in leaders, George Foster for the NL and Larry Heisel for the Twins. Back's pretty good. And we'll go back to back with George Foster in 1978 Topps. This time the 1977 home run leaders, George Foster and Jim Rice. 52. Oh, George, I remember that. That was like the most we seen in a while when I was a kid. It's pretty good, real good. Although I didn't like the Reds, but I bet my buddy Terry Burkhead loved him. And then Jim Rice, Hall of Famer for the Red Sox. That's pretty sweet. And then also this Wayne Gross card. It's a trophy card. He was an alright player and cool card. Then we have 78, I believe 78. Yeah, that was with the Wayne Gross. Lenny Randall, that's just a great looking shot. Love the old Padres uniforms like that. Lenny Randall sliding in. I mean, it's just, the dirt's kicked up. That's just pretty cool looking picture. Here's the back. So yeah, pretty good looking picture. Then we have a card that just throws me off. Manny Sanguillen from 1978. He just don't look right. He just doesn't look right in an athletics uniform. For a bad comparison, or a good comparison, however you want to look at it, kind of like seeing Joe DiMaggio in that Oakland Athletics uniform. Just doesn't sit right. But I do love Manny. Then we have Mickey Rivers, Mick the Quick. There's the back of that. I remember mostly from the Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Pretty good player. Then we have Chicago Cubs team card. You know I love the Cubs. And there we go, right there. There's Mr. Cub himself, Ernie Banks. There's Rick Ruschel, Rick Monday, Jose Cardinal. Oh yeah, the Cubbies back in the 70s were great. Then we have 1972 tops. Rookie stars from the Pirates, Richie Zesk and Fred Cambriani. Something like that, but anyway, Richie Zisk. Here's the back of that. Then another 72 rookie stars, this time for the Indians, Dick Tidrow. I remember him pitching for the Cubs. Don't know much about these other two, but I do remember Dick Tidrow when he played with the Cubs. So there's that. Then this last one I picked up for obvious reasons. The old warm-up jacket under the uniform. I love that kind of thing when ball players back in the day used to do that. I just so any chance I get when somebody is got a warm-up jacket under the jersey, I'm on it. But Bob Oliver was 1970, I believe. So yeah, it's his second year. But no, that's just a cool looking, and the gloves. Yeah, all the bats are cool, but yeah, the gloves and the warm-up jacket under the uniform is pretty cool. So yeah, so this is the haul I picked up, and I think that's pretty sweet. And then I also want to just show this real quick. This is the one and only, more or less, official Cubs party album and rally starter. It's a cassette. I don't know if you know anything about cassettes. You probably all do. You're probably all older like me, but for the kids out there, cassette, they just wind up, you just throw it in the cassette deck. But this is from 1987 and still in good shape. Haven't played it in a year, but Cubs get going on a run here, I might fire it up on the old cassette player. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. I'm on the road to 300, and as I mentioned before, I'm gonna try to add a card each video until I get to 300. So that'll be, that's something to look forward to, I hope. So what I would like to do this time is add something to it. And let me find it real quick. I did have it on hand, but now she's gone. I'll put it somewhere in another stack. You know what? Oh, wait, nope. Here it is, right here. This 1970 Rod Carew. It's his fourth year. It's in pretty good shape. So yeah, that's pretty sweet right there. So on the road to 300, we're going to throw this into the pile. Alright. Again, thanks for watching. And if it's your first time checking out any of my videos, please give some other ones a like. And if you dig the channel, please subscribe. And hopefully we get to 300 and somebody wins a nice pile of cards. Alright. Thanks, folks. Late.